Peace, love, and light. Today, I welcome you on the pod. I'm so grateful that you are here. We're going to talk about how to shift negative emotions, this 3-step alchemy formula, from the lens of a recovering feeling bad addict. I thought if something was going wrong in my life, that everything is wrong. I found myself in dark emotions and loops that I could barely free myself from. It came to a point where I was tired of it. Tired of feeling bad, tired of being the victim, tired of complaining, tired of crying. That is when the creator in me emerged. There is also a creator within you. You are the creator of your universe, of your reality, once you believe it. Feeling good is a choice that is formed from a habit ingrained in a belief system, just as much as feeling bad is a choice that is formed by a habit ingrained in a belief system. Some questions arise. What do you believe about yourself? Do you feel worthy of feeling good? Are you addicted to feeling bad? Before your ego jumps in and defends and clicks off this podcast, take a moment to really sit with those questions. These are some great shadow work questions that I'll link in the description below. The alchemy of your emotions. So let's think of your emotions as a truck on the top of a hill in the desert mountains of California. You're in control of the truck, yet sometimes it feels like the truck already began moving downhill before you could grab it. With these 3 steps that we're going to talk about, you'll be able to stop the truck, essentially shifting your emotions to neutral before it gets to the bottom of the hill. From experience, it is difficult to go from feeling bad to feeling good in one shot. However, it is much easier to go from feeling bad to feeling neutral. This is where alchemy works in your life. Alchemy is a process of transformation from one energetic state to another. I used a mind, body, soul approach when formulating this step system for myself. Gratitude is for the soul. Gratitude is for your soul. Body movement is for the body. Detaching with love is for the mind. So let's get into the 3 steps to alchemize negative emotions and feelings that don't put you at a high vibration. The first one, expressing gratitude. Being in a state of gratitude raises our frequency tremendously. Like literally the shift is palpable. There's always something to be grateful for. I speak about gratitude a lot on the podcast and even on the blog. And I just hope that reminds you that your very existence is a miracle. And it's not an accident. Your soul came to this entire world to laugh, play, learn, and simply be. From being grateful to your breath, your mind, legs, the grass, sunlight, your house, the sidewalk, this attitude of gratitude is contagious. The simplicity and accessibility of gratitude is overlooked, with a lot more spiritual, complex practices. However, what I found in my daily life, that gratitude is by far the most potent practice that you can incorporate. Gratitude launches you into a more open, more loving, and more fulfilled state of being. And that's the key to alchemy. The second step is moving the body. Let's go quantum and zoom in a bit. The entire world around us is made out of atoms and molecules. These atoms are never still, even though they may be perceived as 3D matter. Simply, they are vibrating at a rate that our physical senses cannot perceive. The same goes for the body. It vibrates as well. By increasing the vibration of our body's atoms, it guides the body to shift into a new timeline, to integrate new beliefs, and release emotional stagnation. We'll talk more about quantum timelines and parallel realities later on the pod. However, the basis of this quantum zooming in is to grasp an understanding of the molecular building blocks of our universe, and that our body is made up of small, tiny units that are atoms that are not solid, but they vibrate and they move as waves. Movement is what creates the space within the body. And I like to look at our bodies as sanctuaries for the soul. So when we incorporate a movement practice, this actually helps integrate healing into the very atoms that make up your body. And this healing can be emotional, physical, spiritual. Biological science even shares with us that exercise releases hormones that invoke good feelings and contentment, like endorphins and serotonin. When you move the body, the mind follows. So you can't stay stuck for long. And the third step in this alchemy formula is detaching with love. Acceptance is the highest form of detachment. Not needing things to be different, not going over how it could have or should have played out, not expecting someone else to act a certain way or do a certain thing. Through acceptance, we bring an end to this emotional roller coaster. And the newfound peace that comes with this acceptance may be a shock to your ego, but it's necessary for the soul. The higher self detaches with love, while the ego detaches with resentment. When we integrate more of our true nature, detaching with love becomes easy and necessary. It frees the mind from loops that re-trigger the experience. This is how it plays out. I accept this moment for what it is. I accept my emotional response. I forgive myself for my emotional response. I love the opportunity that this discomfort affords me. I'm appreciative for the mirror of experience. Detaching with love allows you to deepen your acceptance and awareness of the world around you and of your inner world, which is where alchemy lies. Love is the highest form of alchemy, and when you're practicing these 3 steps over time and space, the soul is freed from karmic loops and cycles, shifting your emotions into a higher state of love, releasing the control of past experiences and even future anticipation on how you feel in the present moment. Shifting your emotions into a higher state of love releases the control of past experiences or future anticipation on how you feel, right back into the present moment. Shifting to neutrality, being more neutral in your observation of the world, is moving towards the next best feeling. This is a reminder that you are not your emotions. You are simply observing your emotions. I love you. Until the next one, peace be with you. If you'd like to book a Reiki session with me for more chakra alignment and releasing stagnation and really helping integrate the alchemy within your life, the link's in the description. Peace. So grateful that you joined me here today in this present moment. I'm very grateful that you're here, and I wanted to share with you what I learned after 137 days of a daily meditation practice. I realized the true purpose of meditation. If you're anything like me, we live in a modern world filled with noise, desires, and future plans. Inundating feelings of doubt, greed, unworthiness, fear, and confusion may plague your daily experience. This is where meditation comes in. It cuts through the noise, and the silence becomes louder. The result of sitting in silence consistently is the ability to hear your inner voice loud and clear. There is rooted wisdom inside each and every one of us. And this wisdom is able to reveal itself in the silence. The silence wraps you up like a blanket filled with love and contentment. And through understanding, you're the one who's able to hear it. A daily meditation practice brings awareness, wisdom, and grace on your path. Your future self thanks you for beginning. So let's start from the top. What really is meditation? So meditation is the practice of two things: stillness of the body and observation of the mind. Best done in a quiet, safe space, meditation gives your soul space to process emotions, observe thoughts, and invite stillness within your inner world. This stillness practice is a quantum spiritual tool that helps you gain awareness of your truest self, your true nature, the realest aspect of you. If you've been here for a moment, awareness is a concept I speak on often. Awareness holds the key to transformation and resolution. Through meditation, you're gradually becoming aware of your mind, thoughts, and emotions. That is what makes the practice very transformational. This awareness creates a space for your inner voice to become more apparent. This awareness creates a space for your inner voice to become more apparent to your conscious mind. Meditation also isn't just experienced in a seated position in silence. I've come to experience flow-based meditation when I'm present with an engaging task, such as my faves: yoga, biking, writing, even podcasting. You may experience this type of meditation on a long drive, engaging in your favorite hobby, or even reading a book. We'll dive into types of meditation later on. But let me share with you why you should meditate. So after doing some research, the average human experiences over 30,000 thoughts per day. That's so many thoughts. From the grocery list that you have in the back of your mind to the last chat with your uncle, our minds are unconsciously inundated with information that can be useful but also recycles into useless information. All of these thoughts are not you. Actually, none of these thoughts are you, the truest aspect of you, and many may not even be still accurate. Often, our thoughts are perceptions of past events or future anticipation of what's to come. Little do we think about the present moment, because in the present moment, the only option is to exist. This is the sweet spot. The stillness that's available to you at any time. By incorporating a daily meditation practice, you will view your quiet moments as sanctuary from the day-to-day routines. And with time and intention, these moments become deeper and deeper experiences for you. I like to think of meditation as an internal shower. Just as much as you'll take a shower externally every single day, sometimes even twice a day, this internal shower of meditation helps remove and release what is no longer useful, but being held by the ego. The more often you internally shower, the more space you'll have on the inside. And this space allows you to think clearer, to feel deeper, and to be more open to life and love. By bringing more awareness in our internal world, our external world has no choice but to raise to the level. By bringing more awareness to our internal world, our external world has no choice but to raise to that level and shift into a more loving and higher direction. That is the power of stillness. So there's 3 styles of meditation that I absolutely love, and usually I use them interchangeably. Depending on the day, I'll make them a bit more unique, but these are the basic, simple steps that you would use to do these 3 styles of meditation. The first is Vipassana meditation, and this comes directly from Buddhist teachings. This style of meditation cultivates awareness of breath. So by observing your breath, this helps bring deeper awareness to the inside of you. Awareness to whenever your breath moves outside and inside, inhaling and exhaling. Vipassana meditation. Vipassana meditation is a powerful way to observe the tendency of your mind. Drifting to thoughts often is normal, especially if you're new to stillness. Giving yourself grace in each moment, you meditate perfectly by showing up. First, sitting in a comfortable position with your back straight, cross-legged or in a chair, whatever is accessible to you. Then you can begin easing into your body and observing your breath. You will find that this brings deeper awareness to the rise and fall of your abdomen with each inhale and exhale. And whenever you get a thought, whenever a thought comes in and awareness may drift, gently label it as thinking, 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 to bring your attention back to your breath. The second style of meditation is so powerful, and I learned this from Sadhguru. He's an internationally recognized mystic, and he helps beings with inner engineering. He has created the I am not the body meditation. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. This is a guided meditation that offers you. This guided meditation brings you into the state of no thing by this repetitive statement, I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. Later on, I probably am going to do a nuanced version of this I'm Not the Body meditation with my own spin on it. However, I'll link in the description Sadhguru's spin on this meditation, and I really love it. It's extremely powerful, and it helps me drop into the quantum field. I go back to this often, especially when I want to go and create and play in the quantum. The third one is, you may have guessed it, gratitude meditation. I speak about gratitude often. It's so underrated, but so powerful. And this is a unique style that I like to use with my clients or even myself when I'm in a more agitated space. Gratitude meditation, this brings you into a state of calm and peace. By raising your frequency, it tunes you into your manifestations, experiences, and your overall mood. So there's 4 steps one more time. So let's go over them. I like to begin by placing your hands on your heart and connecting to your breath. As you deepen each breath, bring your awareness to what you're grateful for. By repeating, I am grateful for, fill in the blank. Continue to breathe deeply, and if any other thoughts come in that aren't serving the meditation, say thank you for being here. I release you. Thank you for being here. I release you. Thank you for being here. I release you. Bringing greater awareness into your breath as you end, and as usual, thanking yourself for carving out time for soul care. I'll record a gratitude meditation in the near future. I have a few that I've done in the past, and I'll link them in the description box below. So, this true purpose of meditation. I love to share this analogy with those who ask me, what has meditation done for me, my clients, or even people I meet on the street, and we get to chatting. So imagine that you are a cup. It could be a mug, a mason jar, a wine glass. And you fill this cup up with a liquid, water, matcha, hot chocolate, fresh juice, even tea. Regardless, you enjoy the contents and you use them to nourish you and quench your thirst. There are so many types of drinks that you fill your cup with. Does the cup ever become the drink? Its contents. You may be asking, Saira, that's kind of silly. Of course not. Of course, the cup is never what's inside the cup. I know. It's clear to see that the cup is never its contents. But you are the cup. You aren't your contents. You aren't your past experiences. You aren't the future. You aren't emotions, your thoughts, your desires. You experience your contents. You observe them, but you are not them. This is the realization that meditation brings. This realization solidifies with daily practice. The question then becomes, will you accept that you are not the contents, but the cup? There is a misconception on meditation that to do it correctly, you must experience no thoughts. While that can be a goal over your journey, because it is possible to get to a state of no thoughts, no thinking, having no thoughts is still not the only way to meditation. Meditation and the stillness practice is a quantum spiritual tool that helps you gain awareness of yourself, the realist aspect of you. The true purpose of meditation is not to have no thought, but to realize that your thoughts are not you. Check out my meditation handbook for empaths, starseeds, healers, and spirit beings all alike. I dive into deeper insight on the practice of meditation, different styles, and even how it started in the ancient history of meditation as well. I'll share the link in the description below. My deepest gratitude, peace, and love till the next one. Sai. Bye.
I honor God when I honor me. I honor God when I honor you. You honor God when you honor me. If you don't honor God, how could you honor me?